If you like the daytime running lights of the Cybertruck, the practicality of the Model Y, and the futuristic vibe of the Xpeng P7, then there is a good chance you are going to love the Xpeng's all-new electric SUV, the G7. The Xpeng G7 carries forward the family-style front-end design language, featuring a muted Cybertruck daytime running light, though there is a break in the middle, but still remains high visual recognition overall. The main headlights use standard multi-lenses LED sources, while they are not the ADB matrix lights, but still nicely integrated with the functional air ducts, which help reduce wind resistance and improve energy efficiency. The vehicle also integrates both millimeter wave radar and ultrasonic radar, working alongside a vision-based advanced driver assistant system. All G7 models are equipped with active grille shutters, further optimizing the car's energy performance. The G7's body length reaches 4.9 meters and its side profile is sleek and flowing. Although as an SUV, the body becomes slightly bulky due to the battery pack underneath, the overall design still retains a streamlined silhouette. Both the front and rear badges are finished in a matte dark metal color, a style currently favored by younger consumers. The rear design builds upon the multi-layer long styling of the P7, which stays consistent with Xpeng's latest design language and high recognition on the road. From an aerodynamic perspective, the tail design helps guide airflow into a teardrop shape, effectively reducing vortex-induced drag. Additionally, the G7 cleverly places blue indicator lights for assisted driving at the base of the side mirrors and near the rear of the car. These lights dim significantly at night, serving to inform the cars behind that the G7 is under assisted driving without being glaring. Xpeng is trying to embrace younger generations. As you can see, this car has frameless windows, edgeless rearview mirrors, and soft closing. Both the front and the rear uses the same size 255 Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires, which are better than my ET5T's Michelin e-Primacy rubbish. This 20-inch rim looks really cool and it suits the car quite well, but personally I would prefer like a 21-inch, so the whole car looks even sportier. But if you prefer a softer, a comfier ride experience, then this thicker tire would definitely help. The rear wiper is actually underneath here, so the whole back looks cleaner, and you've got two cameras here. One is for the rear view and then one is part of the intelligent driving, and then you've got the switch down the bottom to open the trunk. But I think this is a bit low. Since they've got two cameras here, so I think, you know, move it up to between the cameras right here might be a better solution. I don't know. What do you guys think? The trunk space is very decent. You have two high-frequency speaker units on each side and then one subwoofer, and then you've got this little hook as well. Very convenient. And you see this metal piece in each corner, 4 of them. What they do is you can buy a bigger version of this net and then secure them in each corner, so whatever you put underneath the net, they don't move around when you drive the car, so that's very good as well. The rear seats can only be folded down manually, and underneath, let's see, you have a huge space. There are cutouts and holes under the floor panel, meaning you can purchase matching legs to turn this into a camping table. which can be very useful. This car doesn't give you the biggest frunk, but it gives you the biggest plug. Somehow this thing smells like shit. But anyway, having the biggest shit, having the biggest plug doesn't mean you get the biggest drainage area. Come have a look. Sorry, if you press the little button right here, the water goes down. This gives you access to the little screw inside. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to buy Chinese cars, make sure you contact me via the information below. In a 30,000 USD price range, the G7's leather wrapping and soft padding areas exceed its rivals. Areas like the door panels, the dashboard, and the center armrest, all common touch points are wrapped in soft leather. However, it doesn't really feel like, real leather, but maybe it is. But it's better than nothing. From the armrest all the way to the center console feature real wood trim, which not only resists fingerprints but also feel durable and premium. Once seated in the front, the balanced firmness of the G7's seats is immediately noticeable, but the seat length is a bit short. What you can do is use this button to raise the front to gain more thigh support. The front seats are packed with features such as heating, ventilation, massage, and memory functions. The massage function is not just simple vibrations, but inflating air cushions that provide multiple pressure points, and the stronger force helps relieve fatigue. The steering wheel is wrapped in dual-tone leather and it supports heating, but it's not very soft to the touch. It's slightly better than my ET5T, but still on the firmer side, so which means your hands might hurt a little bit after a long drive. The dashboard is actually quite narrow, plus the glove box is quite vertical. Normal, SUV or sedan, the glove box is a bit, diagonal. But the benefit of this is significantly improves the front passenger's legroom. From A-pillar all the way to the top, it's covered in this micro fabric-ish material, but feels very nice. You have a speaker right here. You don't see that very often. And the vanity mirror size is very generous. The rearview mirror has a button on the top. Once you press it, it becomes a live stream rearview mirror. And I'm not sure you can see, that's actually another YouTuber, Mark from Inside China Auto. Hi Mark. The G7 is equipped with head-up display unit. I like the animations. It's big and clear, but the numbers and the letters looks a bit blur. Feels like I'm looking at them through a magnifying glass. The door pockets are nice and big for large bottles, and you've got a phone holder right here, some perforation design element on the door panel, and the trimming extends all the way to the center. This little speaker unit cover looks pretty good, and you've got one in the middle, obviously. And then down here you have exposed air conditioner vents. I don't normally like these ones, but it's in the same color tone as the interior, so it doesn't look too bad. And down here you've got two ventilated wireless chargers. These are quite fast. I tried it with my phone, and this is the key. So on the back side it's nice and shiny, but on this side it feels just a little bit plasticky. Cup holders, it's nice and deep, so nothing to complain. And in the middle you've got very deep sort of a center armrest storage. However, the G7 does not currently offer a center console refrigerator, nor does it include a cool or warm storage box that linked to the air conditioner system. This car actually has a glove box but doesn't have a physical button to open it. Normally you press this one, it be able to, open it. But right here, it says owner's access only. So the glove box is in this privacy mode. You can adjust the steering wheel right here, not in the system. That's really good. And I wish there is a storage in this area so you can put your sunglasses or IDs. Onboard fragrant sticks, regular USB socket, and the one on the top is the Type-C USB wired charger. The G7 features 3 self-developed high-performance chips, offering up to 2,200 TOPS of computing power. 2 chips are dedicated to autonomous driving and 1 powers the smart cockpit. This ensures top-tier performance in the infotainment system, AR HUD, and advanced driver assistance. It doesn't have dual-layer acoustic glass, but it does come with privacy glass to ensure backseat discretion. Rear seat comfort continues the theme of soft padding and deep support. It feels like a big sofa. I'm 6 feet tall, and this is my personal driving position. I still got plenty of legroom, and the headroom is still very decent. If I press this button right here, so I can actually lay down a little bit. And then normally with this car's rivals, the more you lay down, the less headroom you've got. And that's not the case. I still got plenty of headroom, so I'm very happy with the spaciousness of this car. There's also a small entertainment screen in the rear. It allows control of the air conditioner and heating, ventilation of the back seats. You can adjust this seat, forward, backward, and then you've got massage for this too as well. That's crazy. You don't see that, for cars in this price range. And listen to music or watch some movies. The center armrest at the rear is nicely padded. You have another ventilated wireless charger, and the cup holders here are not as deep as the ones in the front, but it is what it is. And you've got this little tray table right here, and you can use the screen to adjust the levelness. So this is pretty, level right now. And you've got this extra, plates that you can lift and then put down. If you watch something on your phone, on the iPad, you can use this to have a better viewing angle. Or there is a hidden sort of a magnetic mounting point for phone holders, which I think you can purchase on Xpeng's website. So you can put your phone here, which is very nice. It's nice to have choices. I think in terms of sound insulation, cabin quality, this car feels like a Japanese or Korean car. Trust me, I'm not complaining at all, because for the amount of tech and the feature and for the price tag, this is fantastic value. But when it comes to, ride quality, somehow it's tilting towards European car, experience. It has this weight from the battery, but that weight is very low, so it creates a low center of gravity at the same time. And, the car feels planted to the road, but with a single problem. I think the suspension travel is a bit short. Because when I was driving this car earlier today, I drove over this, long but shallow dip on the road, and I think I heard the suspension was just smashed. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that was the situation. So a firmer suspension or a longer travel would definitely solve the problem. The Xpeng G7 is equipped with a rear-mounted single motor delivering 300 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque, and it comes standard with 5C ultra-fast charging capability. There are two LFP battery options, the 68 and 80 kWh. Charging power ranges from 350 to 500 kilowatts, meaning the charging speed is impressively fast. The 68 kWh battery provides a CLTC range of 600 kilometers, and the 80 version offers up to around maybe a bit more than 700 kilometers. Although the G7 shares the same platform as the P7, it features significant differences and upgrades in hardware configuration, chassis tuning, most notably in the shock absorbers and bushings, which have been comprehensively upgraded. Unlike the P7, which leans more toward a sporty and youthful character, the G7 delivers a more stable and refined driving experience, with the kind of composure and floaty ride typically associated with C-segment vehicles. The G7 does an excellent job absorbing road vibrations, especially in comfort mode. One of the G7's standout features is its AI intelligent chassis. What it does is it can upload road condition data such as bumps, potholes to the cloud. Within 24 hours, other G7 vehicles traveling the same routes will receive this data in advance, allowing the dampers to pre-adjust automatically. This results in a smoother and more comfortable ride. So far, tens of thousands of road condition records have been collected nationwide, meaning your vehicle is constantly evolving and making your daily commute smoother over time. This level of innovation is truly impressive. While the P7 is better suited for younger drivers who prioritize driving excitement, the G7 is clearly designed for families. Every seat is optimized for comfort, making it ideal for families of 4 or 5, or even when traveling with elderly passengers. Everyone on board is pretty much ensured a high level of satisfaction.